Welcome everyone to our yet another session from PASE, Pakistan Agile Scrum Exchange. It's an online meeting group where people who are interested to know more about Agile, we gather online once a month at least, and then share our knowledge from Agile and Scrum related stuff. So today's topic is on which Agile and Scrum certifications to do. So in our previous session, which was on why Agile, we had this question, okay, what are the different Scrum Agile certifications that can help? And then from there, we thought about, hey, let's have another session. And now we are here. And we also have one information to share that Zishan and another Zia, who's a certified Scrum trainer from UK, they are also having a CSM course in Pakistan, Lahore on 11th of August. Perhaps Zishan can explain that at the end. So
Sure.
This is 1 hour session, and we encourage this will be kind of an open discussion in a way that we explain. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them on the go. Good. First thing first. Yeah, Zishan, who are you?
Okay, so I think we already have given introduction a few times. So let's give a quick overview. So I'm working in Agile industry for almost 8 years, but overall I have around 15 years experience in IT, banking, telecom, and digital industry. So over the last 8 years, I'm mainly working with Agile methodologies, Scrum and Kanban for different industries. And my focus is to become certified Scrum trainer, and that's the reason I'm working towards this specific path. We can go into detail about what path you need to take to become certified Scrum trainer once we go into the certification mode. So right now, my focus is on bringing awareness in Pakistan. So people in Pakistan are more aware of what methodologies are available in Scrum and how they can use in their organization and how they can promote it. So we have a culture of Agile in Pakistan. That's all from my side.
Okay, good. Thank you, Zishan. So moving forward, who am I? Yes, so I have been working in software for some time, software development, and then I started focusing more on people, team, and organization. I really did like the aspect of helping the teams and organizations. So it was very interesting for me to see them grow. It's like seeing the kid or your child to grow and doing many other things. So my role is to help them. And when it comes to hiring people and when it comes to growing people along with the team and along with the organization. And so my focus is more on coaching plus training, along with the facilitation and helping the companies with agile transformation. And what I try to do is, like, since this is a topic of certification, then I think it becomes very valid. I have focus more on facilitation from a coaching from Agile, ICAgile, with a Scrum body Agile body that will be covering, and then also from Scrum Alliance and Scrum Org and from IST Group as well. Good, and now we are moving forward with our main topic. But before that, do you have any questions from the audience?
No, not from me.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Then let's get ahead to start with the first Agile Scrum body, which is Scrum Alliance. So over to you, Zishan, for the left part.
Okay, so as you might be aware that Scrum Alliance is organization, like non-profit organization, who is working to promote methodologies of Scrum, Agile methodology, which is called Scrum. And they have members across the globe, and they have certified trainers who are providing trainings across the globe. And only the certified trainer CST can deliver CSM course. So if you guys are working in Agile environment and want to become certified Scrum Master, in my view, Scrum Alliance is most recognized around the globe, and the course they have provided is like 2-day training, like in-person training, which means the person has to be there and they have to be there for completing the prospective material and exercises. So without those, you cannot become certified Scrum Master. So that's the mandate from Scrum Alliance to become certified Scrum Master. That's why wherever there are trainings of Scrum Alliance, you need to attend in person, and you need to make sure you attend like 8 hours a day. If you attend less than 8 hours a day, then it's up to the discretion of the trainer, who can say that I'm not going to issue you the certificate because you have not attended the prerequisite for this course, which is 16 hours. So certified Scrum Master is for the people who are into this kind of job where they are facilitating the team, where they are encouraging the team to become self-organized and motivating the team to take responsibility rather than traditional project managers. So they can use this route. Previously, we used to had one certification level, CSM, and then after CSM, we used to have certified Scrum Professional. So now, recently, about 4 months ago, Scrum Alliance has introduced this new level of certifications where if you are certified Scrum Master, you need to go for advanced certification. So they have CSM, and then they have ACSM. So CSM is the basic first level certification for very beginners, like who are fresh in the market. And the second one are the advanced. So who wants to advance their career into Agile and Scrum, they go for advanced certified Scrum Master. So after becoming advanced certified Scrum Master, you can go for certified Scrum Professional. I think most of you guys must be aware of this certification. This is level up certification where your knowledge being tested. You need to submit like paper, and you need to submit your reasons why you can become certified Scrum Master. You need to show the experience you have. You also need to show that you have completed certain number of hours to be eligible for the certification. So they have changed the rules, and now it's becoming very, very strict. So if you guys want to choose Scrum as your profession or your career, then the next level up is CST. CST, Huram will go into detail, but other than Scrum certified courses, they also have product owner certified courses. So similar to CSM, they have CSPO, which is certified Scrum product owner. For the people who wants to become product owner are the people who have certain knowledge, or who have the inside knowledge on certain products. Let's say if you're talking about e-commerce, and in that scenario the product owner can be the guy who is responsible for the product catalog for the entertainment company. So this guy can be the product owner. So product owner is the guy who have full inside out knowledge of the product, and he can make the decision. He is basically responsible for the backlog. So this training is for those guys. And also CSPO has next level, advanced level as well. So once you become CSPO, you can go to advanced certification for becoming CSPO in advanced CSPO certified. All this information is available on Scrum Alliance website, where you can see all the elevated certifications. And then also there is a separate track for the developers, the people who are not managers, who are not leaders, who just want to work in the agile environment. In Scrum teams, there is certification for those guys called CSD, Certified Scrum Developer. And also there is a elevated level in this certification as well, where you can become ACSD. And then you can also go for CSP, which is Certified Scrum Professional, and then it will have a initial called D, which differentiate between D, PO, and SM. SM for Certified Scrum Master, PO for Product Owner, and D for Developer. So these are the root level certifications from Scrum Alliance, which you can choose as a career path, and you can progress further. So once you have done your CSP, then the next level is either CST, CTC, or CEC. So Huram will explain those in more detail, because Huram is also working on these certifications, and he have now inside knowledge on these certifications. So I will hand over to Khurram. Khurram, can you please enlighten us on these certifications?
Yeah, absolutely. So before enlightening everyone about that, do you have any questions about CSM, ACSM, CSP, SM, CSP, PO, and CST?
Yes, I would like to know about, is there a time gap required for doing ACSM after doing CSM, and after doing ACSM to CSPSM?
So the question is what you're asking, do we need to do in order? Yes, it needs to be done in orders. So if you're already certified Scrum Master, you can go for ACSM and then you can apply for CSP. So you cannot apply directly to CSP if you are not ACSP.
Okay.
So you might have seen that I'm in between when Zishan was talking, I brought up this page. So moving forward with CEC, CTC, CL, and CAL certified, I would like to refer to the Scrum Alliance page as well. So when you go to the home page, I can go back one more time. And you can also, when you click here, get certified, you can find all these certifications in this page. And the question that I think Junaid, if you have asked that, it gives you the flow of certification that you can do. As Zishan explained, so if you're taking this path, then you're like doing CSM, ACSM, and then and then CSM, CSP, CSM, and the next advanced level, which is there, is the elevated certifications. Is once you are done with the CSP, the next one, which are CST. CST is a certified Scrum trainer, as Zishan mentioned. Once you have that, and once you have fulfilled the requirements in a way that you have trained 100 students, you have been part of Scrum gathering, you have been contributing in different communities, then you can become a certified Scrum trainer. So if you look at more details, so they are like different requirements. You have hosted minimum of 10 multi-day Scrum Master training classes. You have taught minimum of 100 students. So as you might see, there was one thing that some people say that certifications are just tags, but in order to achieve the elevated certifications, it's not only a matter of attending the class and passing the exam, but they have certain requirements in place that really push you to demonstrate the experience, knowledge, and understanding of Agile and Scrum concept, practices, and principles. And sometimes it is 1 hour, 1 year process. It can be 6 months, or it can be even more. And in order to apply for that, you really need to have all those requirements in place, and the requirements fulfill, trainings and feedback from different teams or from different organizations as well. So moving forward, the thing that I am also trying to aim is that definitely I love to have these trainings, but however, my focus is more on coaching at organization level. And the thing that I am going through these days is the certified enterprise coaches. So we have Scrum Masters, then we have the next one is, the scope is like that. A Scrum Master is for one team. It can be also for 2 or 3 teams. But the certified Scrum team coach is more of is for program level, and that is helping different stakeholders along with facilitation, coaching, training, and more at the with the focus of project and multiple teams. And the requirements for this one is, let's take a look. They also have a list of requirements. I'm clicking these pages so you get a chance to explore them afterwards, just to show that what are the different requirements that you need to do in order to gain these certifications. So let me bring that up. So as you see on the screen, you need to have a certain experience. You have coached the organizations, departments, or programs. You have coached the more than 1,000 hours in past 2 years. And then you also need to have a certain knowledge in place about coaching, agile, lean values, principles, and practices. So you might already start getting this sense that it's not only about taking a class, but this really requires an extra effort from the participant and who are serious participants. And there are not so many CEC holders in the town, because that requires good amount of effort. And then we also have the skills, and that you have contributed toward the community. And then you have at least like 5 private or public agile related events. So an overview is that all these elevated certifications really demand that you have good experience, that you have good knowledge, and then you have good professional collaboration, that you have been part of community, then you have also been contributing toward Scrum communities as well. So this was CEC, a certified CTC, sorry. And the next one is, if we go back, so the next one is CEC. So in the CEC is a kind of more advanced certifications, from Scrum Master to CA Certified Scrum Professional, and then to the CEC. So the scope of the CEC is like you are working at organizational level and working with the leadership in the organization. And the focus is more overall perspective. So you might have interaction with the CSTs, you might also have interaction with the CTCs as well. So if we look at the requirements of CEC, so the focus, as the description says, is the coaching organization and helping them with the organizational agile transformation. So let's look at the requirements. And if you are more interested into these advanced, it's always good to go through them at least once, so you know which one might be more interesting for you to do. Yeah, the same thing for CEC as well. But this one demands more thing, that you have coached at least 3 organization departments or programs. You have 3 years. You have spent minimum 2,000 hours of experience coaching in past 3 years. Then you have a certain knowledge set, which I think is almost the same for all those elevated CEC, CSTs, and CTCs. And then you have professional collaborations, and then it's more additional about the same agile related events. Then you also have the contribution, and then you can provide 2 different client recommendations and 1 mentor recommendation to verify my coaching experience and skill. So here you see that when it comes to more organizational level coaching, there the requirements become a bit more very specific and also very demanding. And the skills are almost the same, that you have a certain mindset in mind, and you have the understanding of facilitation, training, and coaching. What are the different tools and what are the different models? And then you have shown some significant improvements in organization or departments through your coaching techniques. And this checklist looks very, very small, but when I have talked with the CECs, it takes them minimum 2 to 3 years just in order to fulfill all these requirements. So we just took a very glance overlook on the CSTs, CECs, and CTCs before moving forward with the CAL, Certified Agile Leadership. Do you have any questions about these 4 on the screen?
I'm curious to know the difference about ACSM and the third level of the certification. What's different in these two, like ACSM and CSPSM?
Okay, so the difference is ACSM covers all the advanced topic in Scrum, and CSP means Certified Scrum Professional. So as a pro, you can do advanced certification in CSM, and it will gain you the credential of ACSM. But in order to become professional, you need to be practitioner. So what they're saying is, to become practitioner, you don't need to attend any training. So the main difference is you don't need to go for training to get this certification, CSP-SM. What you need to do is you need to showcase them. You need to show them that you have acquired number of years experience in the industry in Agile and Scrum, and that you have also applied this in your daily work at your existing or your previous workplaces, and you have also delivered some knowledge to other people. So like you are contributing towards the community. So what they need to see is like as an agilist or as an agile practitioner, you are working towards the community and you are promoting this and you are helping other to adopt this. So there are a number of hours required to like CEUs, like Scrum educational units require. There is a minimum criteria which you can see on their website. There are details about the criteria. So you need to have those educational units available before you can apply. So again, the main difference is for CSP is more for the professional practitioner who can show that they are working in the industry and they're professional. ACSM are the advanced people who are already working in Scrum and done their Scrum certification. Now they want to advance their career into this. And then the third level is CSP. CSP is basically the professional level of CSM. And after that, there are elevated certification. As Khurram mentioned, there are CEC, there is CST, and there are professional elevated certifications where you can go in for training and coaching side. So as far as the professional career is involved, CSP SM is the highest level certification you can get based on your experience and number of educational units you gain from the Scrum Alliance activities. That answers your question?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Khurram.
Yeah, good. So this is good that one thing that is really, really good is to go through all these certifications and all the information is there, and that's just try to find your interest. Because the reason is that if you go flip-flop here and there, you might be following different tracks. So having one or two tracks is good in a way that you know then where do I need to put focus and how I need to define my focus. Because if there are people like, for example, some person wants to be more expert into the Scrum, then they might be more into the CSM, ACSM, and CSM, CSP, SM. And if there are people who are very much interested into the product stuff, then they are taking this one. And if there are people more into programming stuff and the development, then they are taking this one. And once you have these one as a foundation, so this one theory, more experience, and even more experience. And if you look at the elevated certification, they really demand. For example, the CST is very much focused on understanding the concept, and then very much facilitation and coaching in a way that you are sharing the understanding and the knowledge. The CEC is more of the coaching. You are coaching the teams, but you're also teaching them, you're also mentoring them, and you're also helping them to understand what are the different practices and the principles. CTC is also like you're very much close to the teams and the project or program across multiple teams, and then helping them to understand what are the different agile and stuff. So if you see that they might overlap to a certain extent, but they have different focus areas. And I hope that
as you rightly said, the path is different. So CEC, CTC are more involved with the organizations, whereas CST is training. Like you can open up your own training institute, you can give your own trainings, and you can be independent trainer. Whereas CEC, CTC, you can be a consultant to different organizations, and you can go in the organization and you deliver those in-house trainings where there is no certain certification is available. So for CEC and CTC, they provide consultancy rather than they provide training on certifications. Whereas CST, the focus is on certifications only.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But all of them, they have a really good demand in a way that, and now the question is also that certifications or no certifications. I think when you come at this level, the certification demands a lot of experience, so that automatically covers it. Yeah. So if you see that some people have CSP, CST, CEC, or CTC, then I think you should understand that they understand the principle and the values in a good way. They have certain expertise in both theory and practice, and they know how to handle multiple teams and organization level. Knowledge is there. However, what I feel like the experience really helps in that manner. So now coming to the third one, briefly, certified agile leadership. I can come back to this one. So this one, call one, that I have done that with Pet Behrian. Yeah, I hope that I pronounce the correct name. So the call one is a program. Certified agile leadership is a program is in a way that helps you to understand how you are as the leadership, and how is the leadership on the organizational level. So it is more of a personal leadership as a leader, and also focusing on organizational agility. So they are like what are the different phases in leadership growth, and what are the different phases in the organizational growth. So it's like, if we quickly go through it, it understands what are the different leadership in agile context, the agile organization, and agile approaches to the change. So overall, what I have felt like, this is really good for those persons who are focusing more on coaching teams and also coaching the organization, and they also look forward improving their own leadership skills. So that's what I have found very helpful. And time and again, I'm going through the material, all those concepts that can help me to understand, okay, what is the thing that we can do now. And call two is more of so the first call one is theory along with some practice. Call two is more of applying those things that you have learned and then sharing that. And then it is more of this, it is the same focus, but it asks you to apply those knowledge areas and then get some feedback on validated practice. So let's click on this one. I have it. Yeah. Okay. I think it should be here. Yeah. So it's yeah, exactly. So it's more of for people who are like coaches, consultants, and in terms of management and executive, and it can also help those C-level executives or the managers in order to understand how agile looks like, what exactly involves in agile transformation. Because all the organizations can be in different phases. Some organizations are starting up, some are already grown up, some are very big organizations, some are people oriented, some are product oriented, some are service oriented. So these certifications or like credentials can really help you to understand where exactly do you stand in leadership quadrant, and how does organization evolve, and in which quadrant they are in that quadrant. Yeah. And then call tools for further extend that applying concepts. Be a bit more about the advanced stuff, but I think when you go through them, it's totally fine. They are like not super complicated. So this was the first Scrum Alliance body, which is offering Agile and Scrum certifications. The next one is ICAgile. I can show their page as well. So the ICAgile is International Consortium for Agile. This is another popular Scrum, I would say, Agile body, and it is. I have taken 2 courses from them, and I felt like this was worth doing that in order to help me learn more about facilitation, and also in order to help me more about the coaching. So this is something that I apply almost every day, and to a certain extent every week as well. So not going very deep, but the purpose of showing their pages is so you can browse them yourself. So they also have different tracks. If you look at the roadmap overview, so you might find like there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 different tracks, and they're also focusing on different things, just like Scrum Alliance. So some are on business agility, if you are focusing more on the business, or some are focusing on the organizational product track, delivery management, agile coaching, agile engineering track, agile testing track, and DevOps. The track that I'm following right now is the agile coaching track, and I'm just looking forward to see which one I can take from enterprise agile coaching or business agility. That I have not decided, but let's see which one is there. So if we go through them quickly, the one that I have is these are the agile coaching. So first of all is these are the three different one. The agile team facilitation is more of helps you to understand these are the learning objective. So okay, I think I can move back this one. So their main learning objective are to help you to understand what is facilitation. Because facilitation, you are doing it almost in every Scrum event. How to engage people, how to keep the discussion focused, how to work with daily stand-up meeting, how to work with sprint planning, how to work with the retrospective. All of these skills, or the agile facilitation skills, are actually used in all those Scrum events. And the next one is the agile coaching, and this certification can really help you to understand. Okay, so what is coaching? How can I become more active listener? What are the different coaching type? Because Scrum Master is not only Scrum Master. Scrum Master is also a facilitator. Scrum Master is also a teacher. Scrum Master is also a mentor. Scrum Master is also acting as a coach. So this can really help you to understand how agile coaching can help different teams and also the Scrum Masters. What are the different mindsets? What is agile mindset, and what are your different expectations from this one? And the target audience is, I think, is very open. Scrum Masters, managers, agile project managers, and I would really like to go through the outcomes of this one, like learning objectives. And there are so many. And if we take at this one, yeah, so how you can coach as a facilitator, how you can coach as a professional coach, how are you coaching as a mentor, and how are you coaching as a teacher, then how are you coaching as a team. So whoever is interested to focus more on the trainings and coaching, I highly recommend that if you find an opportunity to these one of them, and these will be really helpful for you, even if you follow some other tracks, because facilitation is always there whenever you have a meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one question.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I want to know how to do this certification ICAgile. Do we need to get training online, or do we need to take a training in person, like Scrum Master? I- Let's say if I want to do the team facilitation coaching of ICAgile, how will I do it? I'm in Pakistan, Lahore.
Yes, so this is another thing that so both Zishan and I, we aim to do those things in Pakistan, and for that we are spreading more awareness, just like we're doing these sessions, and I'm also trying to aim in a way that after some time I can also offer these kind of courses. Right now in Pakistan there is no such course being offered, but if you go to the page and click on this link, find a class, you can find for all those regions. For example, okay, so if we look at South, okay, so let's select a track, and then we search for it, and then you can find all these classes. So there are trainings happening in India, and there are trainings happening in US. There are trainings happening in like different parts of the world as well. So whatever is close by, you can also go to UK, Singapore, yeah. So right now it's not in Pakistan, but just go through it and this page and see which one is close by, and then the possibilities come, then you can travel. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does. By doing one of these certification, will I be able to, make other people certify as well? Any idea about this one? Like you are certified for ICAgile coach and team facilitation, I guess.
Yes. So
You have
to
done two
be,
from this
yes,
body. So can you teach for these two as well?
unofficially I can do that because I have been having them for almost a year now. So unofficially I can do that. But in order for example, if you want to earn a certification, like certification,
Mm-hmm.
because okay, so Agile, find Agile professionals. So if I put my name here, so this is my name will come up here. But if you want to be certified like from ICAgile, then I have to be accredited from ICAgile first, and that's what I am looking forward to do. But unofficially, like I mean, on the other side, if you want to know about any topic, if you want to know more about these things, I think that's totally fine. But when it comes to having certification, then it has to be done from certified trainer. It's just similar to as some similar to having from CST. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of time and effort to become like these trainers so we can bring these certifications to Pakistan. I mean, just to give you an example, before this CSM course in Lahore, Scrum Alliance doesn't recognize Pakistan. If you search the courses by region, Pakistan was not as one of the region. So I had to work very hard with Scrum Alliance to get this in their filters and to make sure Pakistan is the region so they can select the courses. So similar to this, so hopefully when Huram will be certified, so we can bring those certifications. We are also getting in touch with other professionals around the globe. So if any other professional is interested, we will try to bring those people in Pakistan, because most of the people in Pakistan don't have access to these certifications. Reason one, they are expensive. Reason two, they are in other countries and it gets very expensive. And the idea is to bring those certifications to Pakistan on a reasonable price, similar to what we are doing with certified Scrum Master. If you see, the price is it's almost like 50% less than what you have to pay outside Pakistan. So that's the
Yeah,
idea.
I totally agree with it. Yeah, that is very nice of you.
And one thing
Because
is like even if we become authorized, so here is like become a partner, or like all the information is there. So in order to do that, for example, even if we become authorized or like accredited trainers, but if there are not many people who wants to have that, that is also a challenge. Because at the end of the day, we both look forward. For example, for me personally, Agile or these kind of courses and trainings and discussions have really helped me to grow personally and professionally, and I feel like uh, other people can also get benefit out of it. And this is also interesting challenge, like also spread awareness so people feel, hey, this is something that can help them, and that's also another challenge. So I hope by step and day by day we can work on those lines.
A very good point. I just want to retouch Huram just said. So basically, I mean, we can be trained, we can be a trainer, but if we don't have people who are interested in doing those certifications or trainings, then it will be no use. So the whole idea of Pakistan Agile Scrum Exchange is to bring awareness. Like we need people like you guys who are eager to learn, who are enthusiastic to spread the knowledge and want to become professional as well. So with you guys and with help of other similar guys like you, we can promote this in Pakistan and make awareness. Doing this will not only bring awareness, it will create opportunities. Companies will realize that yes, we have agile people available in Pakistan and we need to promote this. So this will start the chain which we are working towards basically.
I
Yeah,
agree with you.
exactly. Yeah, it requires a lot of effort. But moving forward, so and besides that, we also have this different many different. You also have the Agile Found. Okay, I click this one. So foundation one, coaching, engineering, testing, and I highly encourage you that go through them in order to see which one might be interesting for you. So moving forward, I can share the another screen again. Yeah, so this was an overview of what are the different certifications offered by ICAgile. And the third one is the scrum.org. The story behind this is that J.F. Sutherland and Ken Schreiber, they both worked on the Scrum framework, and they are independently working on two different bodies. So Scrum.org, they have a professional Scrum Master, PSM1, PSM2, and also PSM3. And for professional Scrum product owner, they have PSPO1, PSPO2, and other certifications as well. One thing with this one is that for the Scrum Alliance, when you have certifications, you need to do certain things and also pay a fee to renew your certification after a certain time. However, Scrum.org does not require to take you a class. It does not require you that you take a class, and does not require you to renew your certifications. And I think this is also really good. I have learned a lot from PSM1 because they really test your theoretical knowledge. And I think you can also go to, their website. And the good thing is they also provide you some open assessments. So if you want to go through some quizzes, you can always go through their Scrum Open Nexus, which is their scaling framework, different types of certification to assess your knowledge. And here is a list of their certifications: Professional Scrum Master, PSPO, Scrum Developers, Professional Scrum, Professional Scrum with Kanban, Professional Agile Leadership. So this is similar to Certified Agile Leadership, and this is certified similar to Certified Scrum Professional. Yeah, and I think PSM1 is not that much costly. So if you look at it, you can just prepare for it and take exam online as well. So it's only $150, but I think it's really good to have. I also recommend this one to go for it because it helps you to build some understanding as well. Okay, I think I opened the same page here. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, exactly. So I think, is there anything else that you want to add, Zishan?
I mean, the only thing is, you guys might be thinking that there are lots of certifications available in the market, and which one is right for me? What certification should I go for, and which will give me more boost in terms of my career? So, I mean, there is no right and wrong. If you see all these certifications, the manifesto is same. So if you read the Agile Manifesto, they are all following the Agile Manifesto. So all these certifications are built on the same manifesto. The only thing is some certifications are more popular than the others. Some are more popular in specific regions, and some are more popular in other regions. So it depends what you want to do and what career path you want to choose. And if you want to become trainer, coach, leader, then you can choose your certifications based on your interest. But as I said, the manifesto is same. So all these companies or organizations, they are delivering same value. They are promoting agile. They are promoting self-organization, motivation in the team, and all the same principles and values of agile.
That's why, this was a kind of an overview. What are the different certifications? And it's not easy. It takes some time. But the good thing is just to spend some time in these kind of projects, and then assess yourself what exactly you want to do in coming days or weeks or years. Because if you aim for that, it's really helpful, because then, as I mentioned earlier, it can help you to align your energies and time. Yeah. And is there anything that, Zisham, you want to say about the CSM certification class happening in next month?
Yes, I think there is already a number of social campaigns running. And I think Junaid, Khalid, and Jamil are already aware of these. Junaid is already our certified Scrum Master. I think Khalid will be going for the certification. I'm not sure about Jamil. Yeah, I don't know if Jamil is coming or not. Jamil can confirm that. But if you guys can promote this in your circle, that would be really helpful. It's not just to fill this certification. We can go ahead, even if we have 5 people, 10 people, we will go ahead and go for the training. We don't mind putting money from our pocket. But the thing is, we need to promote this, and the more people we'll have, the more people will go out in the market with the skills, the more opportunities they will create. So if you know someone in your circle, please spread the word and ask them to join this certification, because this is first time in Pakistan, and right now this is on introductory price. Next time maybe the price will go up. So let's see.
Uh, Zishan, I'm making mind of my peers in my organization, and I think like 3 people have already filled up the seat from natural, and 2 more are in process. It's like I have to answer their basic questions about how I will get the uh, paper done for it, and what's the certification about, and how much it pays like this. And I tell them it's necessary for you, as it's the paradigm of developing software is changing, so you need it. Yeah.
Very good.
I
Very
think
good.
yeah, if you have like 4 people are already in contact with you. It's my opinion about it that I've, and I'm trying for more people to join the circle there.
Also, if you can tell them, I mean, I haven't seen the exact numbers in terms of which organization they came from, but if from one organization there are 4 to 5 people, our coach or trainer is happy to give more discount. So we are already giving early bird discount, but if you think there from one company there are 4 people or 5 people coming, we can give additional 5% or 10%. So it's based on the numbers. So we are happy to reduce the price on that.
Okay, I'll just post it because my organization is very big, so I'll just ask them about it. If there are like 5 people, so I can brag about it that you can give 5 or 10%. How much? So it may
Five
be
to ten
it
percent.
helps you. Okay, I'll say 5 to 10%. You can get more. Okay,
Yes, that would be very
okay,
good.
sure, I will. And there are like 2 people from another organization, so fine.
Yes, I mean, couple of guys are
Uh,
coming from Islamabad as well. So I think the only people who we need from Karachi. So Karachi, I don't have yet any
yeah.
registration, but I think Islamabad, Lahore, Pindi, there are few registration.
If I may ask, if I put this because I have very good social network in Lahore, and especially I'm in IT sector. I have like
Yes.
colleagues here and my class fellows here. So uh, if I ask them for a straight discount of 5% more on this, so it may attract some more people. I'm not sure, but I can do it
Uh,
by putting it on my wall on Facebook and LinkedIn. That if you attend it, and maybe if you can do it, if there is an option to give 5% more discount on like on it,
I
it
mean,
may
for
help. I'm not
individual,
sure. Just saying.
individual is difficult, because if we're giving for individuals, then I mean, we need to reduce for everyone. So that additional discount is for group. Like if they are coming in groups, like for example, 3 people from the same organization, 4 people, 5 people, same organization, then the discount will really work well. Otherwise, I mean, if you have noticed, I mean, we already have extended the early bird discount, so we can attract more people.
Yeah.
So individuals is very difficult, but if they are coming in group, yes, definitely.
Okay. How about if they come in a group of 3 and not from same organization?
Then I mean, still, if they can, in the reference when they register the form, there is a question regarding how you heard about it. If they have the same person as all the 3 registrant, then we can add the group discount for all the 3.
Okay, I can somehow make it like this, and I'll post it there. Yeah, if
Sure.
you are coming in a group of 3, you can get a discount of 5% more on top of early bird.
Yes, just mention to them that add, for example, your name. There is a section called other. In the other free text, they can add your name or they can add some reference, so we know like they are coming from one source.
Oh, it's great. If I'll ask them to write my name in reference, and if they are like 3 people with my reference, so they'll get 5% discount.
Okay, fine, we can do that. Yes.
Great, and definitely we can continue
Yeah.
talking about this one.
Yes, sure.
Ultimately, to spread more
Yeah, sure.
awareness about it. Yeah, good. I think on the screen you can see our contact information and also information about PASE. If you want to contact or have any question, we recommend them.
Khalid, you are very quiet today. I haven't heard from you.
Actually, I was listening. That was my motive. We had a meeting. I think the first meeting that we had in Pakistan, it was similar one. So I know a lot of things about this content. That's why I was a bit quiet.
All right. Okay. Nice. And you are coming for the certification, right?
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay, great.
And I was thinking that what if I ask you to give some discounts to the people who are already registered?
That's tough.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Zishan and Khurram. That was a pretty good session today. I had questions in my mind, but you clear it in this session. And I just want to say, if something comes in mind, the next moment you said it straight away without asking from my side.
Okay,
That was
that's
fun.
really good. So we read your mind.
Yeah.
yeah, good. So perhaps we should not be taking more time because we try to follow the time boxing as promoted by Scrum. And sorry about the earlier technical issues. Hopefully we can solve that next time. It's technology and these kind of things happen, and we appreciate your patience for that.
Especially if you are in Middle East.
Yeah, exactly.
From
Great.
my side, thank you so much.
Yeah, okay, then thank you very much for your
Thank you
participation.
for the participation. Yes,
And
thank
we
you for the
will
participation,
we
guys.
have recorded this session and we will share it on our YouTube channel actually. Yes. Then
Yes,
having said that,
YouTube and the Facebook. Yeah.
absolutely. Thank you very much for attending. Bye from my side and from Zishan.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Welcome.